Hi, I'm Joshua Beavers. I wanted to go over real quick with what's the difference between an H.M.O. and a P.P.O. on a Medicare Advantage plan. An H.M.O., you have to go to their providers and you cannot go out of the network. If you go out of the network, you will pay for it 100%. A P.P.O., you can go out of their network. It's still going to be covered. It's just not going to be covered as well as if you stayed in the network. You want to make sure you're using a professional. You want to make sure that they are checking your providers to make sure that they're in the network. If your doctor is not in the network and you still want to go with that plan, the professional will find a provider that you can go to that will be in the network so you don't have to worry. I always prefer people go with the P.P.O. I try to stay away from the H.M.Os just because you never know what's going to happen and you might have to go out of that network and you don't want to be faced with bills in a time of need. So I always push the P.P.O. over the H.M.O. So you probably are seeing these commercials all the time on TV about the Medicare Advantage plans. You're seeing Joe over and over and over again. If your question is, should you go with the Medicare Advantage plan? My question is, do you travel? How's your health? Do you want to pay copays? Do you want to pay, possibly $10,000 max out of pocket? That's my main question. Should you go with a random person that calls you and tries to sell you something over the phone? No, absolutely not. You should call someone and meet with them face to face and learn and know that they're going to take care of you from that point on. Don't just go with some random guy over the phone that you don't know and you're giving your personal information away. It's just not a smart thing to do today. So they all say, hey, we're going to give you back $144 back in your Social Security. That's not true. You have to live in a specific zip code and you have to go with a specific plan, and most of those don't have your prescription drug coverage, so then you're not able to get coverage somewhere else, so then you're stuck with a penalty when you finally sign up for the drug coverage. Just don't listen to Joe. That's what I would say. So let's talk about all the mail you're getting. Let's talk about all the phone calls that are getting ready to happen if you haven't started getting them already. Don't respond to any of it. Definitely don't give somebody information over the phone. Had a client just last week, gave his information over the phone, and he was just trying to find out some information apparently. Whoever was on the phone signed him up for another plan, which canceled the plan he was on, and now he can't do anything about it for a whole year. Make sure you're dealing with a professional. Don't just randomly give anybody your information. Don't fill out a card and mail it back. You don't know who it is, where it's going to, anything like that. Just find a professional in your area or call the number on your screen.